Dying is a part of the human life cycle. Some people die unexpectedly from natural causes, while others die from chronic disease. When the circumstances of death are such that the death is likely an accident, homicide, suicide, or when the death is unexplained, an investigation is required. The Clark County Medical Examiner's Office is responsible for investigating such deaths and determining cause of death.
We officially became a medical examiner's office in January of 1999. Prior to that, this had been a coroner's office. And the major difference between a coroner and a medical examiner's office is a coroner is an elected official. Our job is to investigate deaths. And the deaths that we investigate are those that where the death occurs in this county, Clark County, or if a body is found in Clark County, regardless of where the death actually happened to occur. The medical examiner has fairly broad jurisdiction over what types of cases they can accept. And when you take it to the extreme, because of a couple clauses in the statute, we can really investigate any death that happens within Clark County. However, we have limited resources. And so the types of deaths that we really get involved with are all the trauma cases, so all the homicides, suicides, and accidents. And then the other large category is people who die without a significant medical history.
The Board of Commissioners recognized the Medical Examiner's Office on September 21st for becoming the 55th local death investigation office to receive national accreditation. This accreditation assures residents of Clark County that work done by the Medical Examiner's Office is of the highest quality.
We have gone through a process where we have provided all of our procedures to the accrediting body, which is the National Association of Medical Examiners, plus information about how the office functions, who does the work, what our schedules are. Basically, we went through a checklist of about 350 different items. Some of those applied to us, some of those didn't apply to us, and we had a limited number of criteria that we could not meet in one category, and then there was another category where if we had any deficiencies in that of that nature, we would not have been accredited. And so basically what all of this means is that we've gone through the process, we've been reviewed by peers, and they have determined that we meet the criteria of the National Association of Medical Examiners for being accredited.
The medical examiner performed 357 post-mortem examinations in 2009. Investigations are generally performed in conjunction with a police agency and include collecting information concerning the circumstances surrounding death.
With the size of the county, we're a little bit too large for one person to do all of the work, but we're not quite big enough to have two forensic pathologists. And so we've been able to manage the caseload, which has been growing. Our overall caseload has increased by between 60 and 70% in the last 10 years by utilizing forensic pathologists who will come in on a fee-for-service basis to cover times when I'm on vacation, gone for educational leave.
Several years ago, the Clark County Medical Examiner's Office received some federal funding with the stipulation that the office had to be pursuing accreditation. Some much-needed equipment was purchased, including an X-ray machine that would normally have been funded through the county general fund. National accreditation makes Clark County eligible for federal money as it becomes available.
A lot of what we've done, people on the outside won't see because it's internal. We've improved our documentation. We've improved quality control. We have almost from scratch, sometimes borrowing from other offices, but we have policies and procedure manual that didn't exist when I came here almost 14 years ago. We also have a mass fatality plan, which has been an example for other counties in the state to utilize. Our investigations are more thorough than what they used to be. So all of that is an effort to do a better job for the citizens of Clark County.
For their efforts at providing professional, accurate, and timely procedures with a one-physician office and limited staff that receive the nation's highest accreditation, the staff of the Clark County Medical Examiner's Office are this month's Our Personal Best.